And many of you guys have been wondering to yourselves, Josh, when are you going to post another wonderful art video? So, I'm back again, willing to showcase what I have so far in terms of future updates regarding artworks. First, I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by another wonderful video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Well, as you can see here inside of Clip Studio, there is my perspective free draw artwork. This is something I'm currently working on, trying to get that out and up and posted for you guys. So as you can see, I have been working on my art skills a lot. As you can see, I'm doing more of warping perspective styled artworks because I like the aesthetic of it. In this artwork, I'm focusing on a cyberpunk themed environment at nighttime, so I think it'll be very good. And if we zoom in here on the female character that I'm making, we can see that my anatomy has gotten a lot better. I have started to divide up everything into cylinders or circles a lot better, and by every part, I mean every part has a set individual way of bending or moving. So dividing it up in as much building or foundational blocks as possible makes a very big difference. For example, with the forearms, I completely divide up the forearms into two cylinders. One that's thinner and longer that outstretches for the hand, and the other that is a thicker, more solid piece or cylinder for where most of the muscle of the forearm is going to be shown. I do the same thing for the elbows. The elbows, they kind of have their own like little cylindrical wedge that I use to shape them together. While I did clean it all up, I will post a draw along after submitting the artworks that I have for you guys, and I will allow you guys to see how I sculpt it now. As well with the traps, when drawing the neck as a cylinder, I have the traps come over and connect to it, allowing for the muscle to be shown better. I also personally like drawing the collarbone as I thought it looked nice. For the torso, I did draw a box and then I turned it into a cylindrical wedge like you see here. Then obviously by drawing the chest in a anatomically proportion to the best of my ability in the correct spot. Then from there with the pelvis, I did a similar thing. I did a box method or drawing the torso. Like I said before, my anatomy video using the mannequin method really helps. After doling out the sides, making the wedge into an eraser shape, I then turned it into one of the sidekick superhero underwears that you wear for the pelvis. So I thought that would be a really great idea, and it seems to work very well for me right now, and I could always adjust it in the future. As for the thighs, it is a similar process what I did with the arms. I divided up into many different just cylinders that kind of angle down, and I divided up the joints so that the knees and stuff were their own individual space and wedges. And for the calves coming down, I adjusted so the calves are more effectively seen and sculpted right. You know, I feel like they go down into little kind of sharp divots that go out and in. So by having that shape down, I feel like that worked very well for getting the shape of the legs down. As for the buildings, I did basic shapes, rectangles and squares. Very easy to do. Everyone knows how to do it, and by doing this perspective, I feel as though you would be able to understand as a viewer, what am I doing? So I thought that would be a very great idea. And this is the artwork I'm working on to post now. As for the artwork I owed you guys back in January, this is it right here. I'm super sorry for the delay, but on the contrary, while the last artwork is focused on perspective and anatomy, well, in construction of an item, this is more focused on the effects you can give off using color theory. I'm struggling quite a bit in color theory, so I wanted to focus on an artwork based on color theory. So it's going to take me a little bit for me to get this done. So expect a perspective artwork to get done first. I'm sorry about that. I do owe you guys this, and I will give it out at some point in the near future. As for what's going on here, I finally settled down with the concept after going through a lot of ideas of a witch traveling across a cliff in nighttime, seeing another witch in a green robe and outfits, summoning using magic to a light pillar that is destroying a crab monster. So I thought that would be a very cool aesthetic, especially with the water involved, and I thought that would do a lot. Now, while I am inexperienced with color theory, I thought that this would be a very great artwork to showcase, because by being able to do as much as I can with the knowledge I have and the knowledge I'm learning, I could always at a later time in my life, after I get good at color theory, come back, progress, and redo a similar artwork, or just redo an artwork with a desired aesthetic and showcase a difference in my color theory from there. And I thought that would be a great idea. As for the capes and the robes, I really wanted it to be more of a celestial or space themed robe and outfits and color choices, so I wanted the robes to kind of have some type of constellation signs on it. Though I've been having an issue making like a purple space background for me to place the little constellations on, so I'll get that down eventually while still keeping the fabric kind of feel to it. Then for the light pillar, I feel like the light pillar is mainly of just a bunch of glow and other black and whites added to it for extra effects, of course. So I'll figure that out there, and I will just mitigate my way through and navigate, just trying to operate in an environment solely focused on color theory, which I'm not that used to. But as we can see here, I have been working. I'm not truly slacking. I just been focusing my energy on a lot of studying to ensure that I'm better at art for you guys, rather than just lazing around and posting very low weekly quality artworks. Though I will be getting back up and running with that in a, well, not low quality, but I will be getting I'll be getting back up and running with artworks again by doing what I call cutify, which is where I'm taking objects, foods, different things at a random import or involvement in our lives, our daily lives, and just cutifying it with cute faces and a nice background. That's my goal. As for when this video is posted, Guilty Gear Strive 2.0 will be coming out, and it will be out. And as you guys have noticed in my streams, if you're watching, that's the game I have been focusing on playing. So expect a lot of the future videos to come out. In the meantime, while I work on these art videos or just artworks to get this done for you guys, to be Guilty Gear Strive related, so you're able to enjoy the content of video games and the wonderful update that are coming out. I will be playing Jam, so no worries about struggling about having a new character to learn. I'll be there with you guys. But as you can see, between both drawings, you can see that I have put in work here. So do not worry, I am in fact trying on producing a wonderful artwork for you guys. So without further ado, I do want to thank you guys for stopping by another wonderful video. As you can see, I am sitting here working still, and I do appreciate you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys are learning and growing just like I am. And for those guys who are interested in posting YouTube videos online, do focus on improving your art as well as posting on it. Once you get comfortable with it, you can start uploading a lot more frequently. But when you're struggling, you don't want to push yourself too much on the intensity. At least that's how I think. So I want to continue posting quality artworks to you guys, and not very shortcutted weekly artworks, and where I'm already struggling at art and making myself post about maybe 50 to 60% of my skill, instead of actually giving it my all inside of artwork. So I just want to thank you guys again for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.